budding featherweight contender, if not future world champion, Movsar Evloev. He has passed every UFC test, largely with flying colors. Hasn't really shown anything resembling an MMA weakness. His appetite for knowledge is otherworldly. He is honing his skills every day of the American top team in South Florida. And if you can keep your O and win while you learn, as he did against Diego Lopez when he was challenged and threatened and nearly finished several times over, that's about as good as it gets. So Movsar Evloev spins it forward here tonight. Many people believe if he wins this fight, his next fight, if not for a world title, will at the very least be a title eliminator in a UFC main event. So here is the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. He certainly has cleaned out a lot of this division, but there are still guys who are coming to take what is his. How do you think he proceeds with this particular challenge here tonight?
I mean, just being himself. He's as good as they come. The guy has tremendous striking. He's got great wrestling. He was thought to be a wrestler when he got here. We have seen him be a master of game planning. We have seen him be a master of strategy. A guy that fights with the game plan, the fight IQ through the roof. And tonight, you're going to experience one of the smartest, most technically gifted fighters you have ever seen. Let's see if that's enough, because the challenge is very big tonight as he steps into the octagon.
And he does so having 4 times gone the full 25 minutes in the UFC. Volkanovski very much has a championship style. And he has got another title fight on his hands tonight.
And Johnny, don't get tired. I mean, he goes the distance. It seems like he's just running in the park, taking a night jog on the weekend, fighting the best fighters in the world.
And had he stayed in rugby league, probably would have been an absolute beast there too.
Savage.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Movsar Evloev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, the Volkman, Alexander Volkanovski, at one point in rugby league, he weighed 214 pounds. As you know, he competes at 145 pounds in mixed martial arts, and he has evolved into the best featherweight in the world today. Striking is the focus here tonight, particularly when it comes to the leg kicks. Believes that he can get those calves pretty sore on his opponent here early. Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Volkanovski.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, Volkanovski's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Takedown defense holds up. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Side kick is true. Strike lands cleanly there. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career, and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's secured it, and he's doing it and scored it over and over.
Side control now. Evloev's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Good work from the top here by Evloev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Oh.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Evloev's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Now he's going full mount.
Volkanovski's getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. 30 seconds now to go in round one.
Oh, nice elbow.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Evloev's back in full mount. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Round two is next.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Second round underway. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was good.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, another one. You heard him bad.
Evloev gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Nice punch by Volkanovski.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful. Oh, big right hand.
Oh! Evloev's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Big double leg, level change. There it is, now he's on the mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard now. All right, closed guard now. Volkanovski's back in half guard. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, Volkanovski's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did, was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Movsar Evloev.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Real quick leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Volkanovski gets back up again. Nicely done. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like... Oh, my God.
Oh, hip toss to get him down. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Don't back up. Push forward.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits the double leg.
Evloev's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. All right, side control now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Evloev. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Volkanovski's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused. Let's go. Get up.
Under a minute to go.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, times another takedown by Evloev. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Movsar Evloev. Final seconds of round 3. Volkanovski's eye now closing up. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality?
Landing some big shots, too. Nice double change.
Gets back to his feet. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Evloev's eye starting to swell now.
Another hurt. He's hurt bad.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
All right, that calf kick starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
And it's exciting him. He's excited to see that all the work that they've done in preparation is showing itself in the octagon.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Just missed with the left there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4.
Hands high, hands high.
Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Evloev goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Beautiful transition there, and he was getting worked on the feet, so a nice job to get the fight to the ground. All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Let's work. I'll stand this up. You need to work.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Great block there. Oh, that's how you finish your fight.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut would be, you knew that that would become his focus. We are seeing it very clear right now.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. 3 minutes now to go in this one.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand. Now he's back up.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of... Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, Volkanovski's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the book.
It's almost over. Right now, he's got to start doing everything he can find.
Oh! 30 seconds to go. And now some separation. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. So the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but new UFC champion of the world you're looking at.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Movsar.
All right, so there he is, the new UFC featherweight champion. Kind of looks like the after party has already started in the octagon. I know you'll be there shortly, Chip.
It's going to be a great night. Look, I wasn't on his bandwagon.